Hey, 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 everybody. Gold King here. Mass Effect 2. Here to affect y'all massively. You know what I'm saying? Look, our stupid pumpkin haven't beaten this yet. Yeah, well, what of it? Look, our stupid pumpkin. There might have been a little bit of echo there, a little echo from my phone. That's okay, it's off now. We're good. We're good. How's everybody doing, though? Hope y'all having yourselves a swell day.
The elusive man put us under your command. Do you have any orders?
I got some orders for you, lady.
What makes you think this investigation will turn up anything new?
At other colonies, official investigators...
Yeah, we are about to head to a colony.
We're hoping to be the first ones there this time. Maybe find clues before somebody else disturbs the scene.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to watching other people play Wukong. I'm gonna wait on it personally, let them iron out all the bugs, let it get a little cheaper, that kind of thing. But I'll get to it eventually. I'm definitely looking forward to it. It looks pretty awesome.
No signs of attack, no corpses, not even a trace of unusual genetic material to give us a clue.
I'm all about them black myths.
We've got no target to go after.
Our first priority is to look for survivors.
That's unlikely, Commander. No one was left at the other colonies. They were completely deserted.
Be nice to find somebody. Anything's better than another ghost town.
Alright, here we go. I believe this is Freedom's Progress. Is that where we're at, or is that later in the game? I'm trying to remember. Cerberus has provided additional weapons. Neat. Yeah, I got my 4 buddies want to stream with me because, like you, they're cautious about how playable it is. I was like, screw it, I'll put the money aside. Excuse me. I was viping. I like the music in this level, it's neat. It's all spooky.
Strange. No bodies, no structural damage, no signs of battle.
The game that loses points for lack of diversity. Yeah, a game about monkeys lacks diversity.
Security systems were disabled at the other.
Why aren't the monkeys black, like the myth suggests? Why aren't they female?
Shoot them before they take out the shield. Enemy down.
Gotta hurt.
Whoa, shoot.
Those mechs shouldn't have been hostile. They should have recognized us as human.
Someone reprogrammed them to attack on sight. We're not alone here.
Yeah, Screen Rant. I mean, if they hadn't already outed themselves as a clown show, they sure did with that review. The game, it lacks diversity. It's like, it's about monkeys. Heck yeah, let's hotwire that thing. Got some money. Oh snap. Ow. Alien Romnus, it's really odd, dude. Like, people are giving it a 1 out of 10 or a 10 out of 10. Yeah, I'm seeing it tomorrow. So, I guess I know where I'll stand then. But, we'll see.
Stop right there! Praza, you said you'd let me handle this.
Tally.
Wait. Shepard?
I'm not taking any chances with Cerberus operatives.
Put those weapons down! Shepard? Is that... You're alive?
Cerberus rebuilt me, Tally. In return, they asked me to investigate these attacks on human colonies.
You'll pardon us for not taking you at your word, Cerberus.
We're well within our rights to investigate attacks on a human colony. I'd like to know what the Quarians are doing.
What's up, Whitey?
Weapons down, Praza. Whatever's going on here, I don't think we need another fight. One of our people was here on pilgrimage. His name was Vitor. We came to find him.
Isn't that a little strange? A Quarian visiting a remote human colony?
Quarians can choose where they go on pilgrimage. Vitor liked the idea of helping a small settlement. He was always nervous in crowds.
She means that he was unstable. Combine that with damage to his suit CO2 scrubbers and an infection from an open-air exposure, and he's likely delirious.
When he saw us landing, he hid in a warehouse on the far side of town. We suspect he also programmed the mechs to attack anything that moves.
In Mothership of Space flies you.
Vitor's the only one who can tell us what happened here. We should work together to find him.
Good idea.
Yeah, I fully expect the movie visually is going to be excellent. I'll be curious,
No, Praza, you're working.
I guess, what I think of the plot. I'm also curious what the movie itself is actually going for. Like, is it going for the serious tone? Is it going for something a little bit more popcorny? You know, we'll see.
Your people really don't like Cerberus. What did I miss?
They killed our people, infiltrated our flotilla, and tried to blow up one of our ships.
That's not how I'd have explained it exactly. It was nothing personal.
We can argue over who killed who later. Right now, we've got a job to do.
Agreed. We work together to get to Vitor.
Make sure to keep in radio contact.
Will do. Good luck, Shepard. See you on the far side.
See you on Mothership. I'm gonna have a hard time getting that one out of my head.
Shepard, there's a squad of security drones up ahead.
Thanks for the warning. We'll take care of it.
I do respect the the practical effects. Yeah, I have little doubt it's gonna be at least superficially fun to watch. I'll say this game has a banger soundtrack. Ow.
Enemy down.
Whoa. You've got overload. There we go.
Shepard, Praza and his squad rushed on ahead. I told them to wait, but they wouldn't listen. They want to find Vitor and take him away before you get here.
We should have expected this.
Come on. We can still catch them.
Come on, Miranda. There we go.
There we go.
Ah, she said what I said. Isn't that funny?
Enemy down. Yes.
Shepard, we're inside the loading docks. Vitor reprogrammed the heavy mech. It's tearing Praza's squad apart.
They did want to get to Vitor first.
Get your squad into cover and I'll open the loading bay door.
Let's see, I got flashbang grenade, pull, unity. Okay, I'm good. I'm good.
Taking cover.
Right.
Oh snap! Got a big old Atlas mech. Ouch. It's Edward 209.
That mech's got heavy armor plating. Those Quarians never stood a chance.
This is gonna be one tough son of a bitch to take down.
You have 20 seconds to comply.
Overload will take out that shield. Attacking heavy mech.
Have a nice trip. Warp his heavy armor weak.
I was watching side scrolls for a minute and seemed that they were the same way about Romulus, something about Final Xenomorph, but yeah, okay. My expectations are pretty measured. I'm like, I don't expect anything especially great. It's like, let's just see if it can entertain me. If it does that, I'll be like, alright, now we can
This is valuable.
try to discern if it's actually good or not.
Monsters coming back.
Yeah.
Mechs will protect. Safe from swarms. Have to hide. No monsters. No swarms. No, 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 no.
Vitor?
No Vitor. Not here. Swarms can't find. Monsters coming. Have to hide.
Nobody's gonna hurt you anymore.
I don't think he can hear you, Commander.
Yo, Akuma Gaming, what up? By the way, y'all, Akuma here. He crossed 100 subs. So, congrats to him. Well done, man. Boosh! Exactly, doing the Reaper noise there. Wah.
Where did you hide? How come they didn't find you?
Who didn't find us?
The monsters. The swarms. They took everyone.
We're not survivors, Vitor. We just got here.
You don't know. You didn't see. But I see everything.
Looks like security footage. He must have pieced it together manually.
What the hell is that?
My god. I think it's a collector.
Them things is perfect. Awesome.
Is that some kind of alien?
They're a species from somewhere beyond the Omega-4 relay. Only a few people have ever seen one in person.
They usually work through intermediaries, like slavers or hired mercenaries. If they're involved with the Reapers somehow, it could explain what happened to the colonies.
The collectors have advanced technology. They could have a weapon that disables an entire settlement at once.
If Boosh, if he's allowed to do that, would you consider that a Miranda right?
No one
Oh!
The Seekers find you, freeze you, then the monsters take you away.
I want to know more about the collectors.
Nobody knows much. They're so rare, a lot of people don't even believe they exist.
More importantly, why are they abducting human colonists? What are they after?
Maybe the elusive man can figure it out.
What's up,
Any more about
Canola?
these swarms?
It's how they find you. Seeker clouds, machines like tiny insects. They go everywhere. They find you, then they sting you, freeze you,
Sounds like miniature probes, maybe. Find victims, then immobilize them with a stasis field or nerve toxin.
Why didn't the collectors take you?
Swarms didn't find me. Monsters didn't know I was here.
The collectors aren't known for being careless. Maybe his enviro suit kept him from showing up on their sensors.
Or they were using technology specifically designed to detect humans. Only human colonies have...
We should appropriate that for Star Wars, Cannoli. Like, maybe if we ever do, like, an Andor stream, we can call it Can't Ryan all the time. Because it's actually considered good.
The monsters took the people onto the ship, and then they left. The ship flew away. But they'll be back for me. No one escapes.
I think that's probably all we're getting out of him, Commander.
We appreciate what you told us. You were very helpful.
I studied them. The monsters. The swarms. I recorded them with my Omni tool. Lots of readings. Electromagnetic. Dark energy.
We need to get this data to the elusive man. Grab the quarry and call the shuttle to come pick us up.
I'll tell you where that dark energy is coming from. It's a Jacob over there.
Vitor is injured. He needs treatment, not an interrogation.
We won't hurt him. We just need to see if he...
This is still the first game. I thought you'd be this. No, this is Mass Effect 2. It's just I was able to switch from 1 to 2 seamlessly because they're all on one disc.
And his men paid for it. You're welcome to take Vitor's Omnitool data, but please, just let me take him.
You don't have to take Vitor and go. We could work together, just like old times.
I'm still trying to accept that you're even alive, and you're with Cerberus. I've got responsibilities now. I've got a mission of my own. I can't walk away from that. Not even for you.
I haven't watched the gameplay stuff. I've been following Black Myth though for a couple of years, honestly, since they first announced they were working for it. So I'm pretty stoked for it. I will be getting it eventually.
Omnitool data and take them to the flotilla.
Understood, Commander.
Thank you, Shepard. I'm glad you're still the one giving the orders. Good luck out there. If I find anything that can help you, I'll let you know.
We're ready for pickup.
Shepard, good work on Freedom's progress. The
yeah, and I am Cannoli. I am definitely gonna wait on it.
But it's a surprising olive.
Yeah, I saw that he's in Pennsylvania right now.
I have different methods, but I can't argue with your results.
I've never played this game. Oh, Nadia, there's so much you haven't done. I mean, I don't know what your taste in video games is. This is basically a sci-fi RPG trilogy. I love it. I think it has one of the coolest sci-fi universes ever. And it's actually written really freaking well.
Why do I get the feeling you knew about them all?
But, you know, I have no idea what kind of games you're into, though.
Collectors are enigmatic at best.
I like RPGs, yeah. Well, this is like an action sci-fi RPG.
Seemingly unimportant items or specimens.
Yeah, Nadia, what the heck? What's up with this opinion bull crap?
When their transactions are complete, they disappear as quickly as
I was staying up to 3 a.m. fighting Consort Radon. Nice.
Until now, we've had no evidence of direct aggression by the collectors.
And this is Martin Sheen, y'all.
What are the collectors getting from these deals?
The collectors aren't very forthcoming about their motives. Generally, they seek out species with rare genetic mutations or abnormalities. They pay slavers and merc groups exorbitant.
But yeah, this game in particular, Mass Effect 2, I think it's
targeted a single species before. And the previous
it's widely regarded as one of the greatest games of all time. I mean, this trilogy is my favorite, period, so... Martin Sheen's voice looks like John Stamos.
Any ideas on why
I mean, they're definitely the character model they went for is old Martin Sheen, because it is modeled after Sheen, but it's clearly they didn't go. And when I say old, I actually meant young, but from a while back, so not old. So I said that wrong. Sorry, I should see what others say to copy my opinion. Exactly. What are you doing with what's up with this wrong think?
What do we know about it?
Only that no ship passing through it.
Oh yeah, Nadia and Akuma Gaming there. That's one of my brothers.
Reacts differently to collector vessels, allowing them safe passage. If they can manipulate relays, that's just further evidence of the connection with the Reapers.
You're holding something back. How do you know the Reapers are involved?
The patterns are there, buried in the data. The Council and the Alliance want to believe the Reaper threat died with Sovereign. You and I know better. I won't wait until the Reapers are on the march. We need to take the fight to them.
If this is a war, I'll need an army. Or a really good team.
I've already compiled a
Yep,
list of
time to do some team building.
You'll get dossiers on the best of them. Finding them and convincing them to work with you could be challenging, but you're an
Exactly.
I'll continue to track the collectors. When they make their next appearance, I'll notify you and your team. Be ready.
Keep your list. I want people I trust. The ones who helped me stop Saren and the Geth.
That was 2 years ago, Commander. Most of them have moved on, or their allegiances.
Why do I get the feeling when Gord mentions his brother, he holds up his right hand in a fist? I mean,
Where's Liara Tassoni?
She's on Ilium. My sources say.
I only do that if I end the word brother in an A.
What about Tally?
Micah here gets the hard R.
That was unexpected. I need more intel before I'll commit to that.
Where's Erdnot Rex?
He returned to Chichanka, and he hasn't gone off-world in over a year. He's trying to unite the Krogan clans.
Where's Caden Olenko?
He's still with the Alliance. Promoted, I believe. His file is surprisingly well classified.
Where's Garrus Vicarian?
The Turian disappeared a few months after you were declared dead. Even we haven't been able to locate him.
Okay, I get it. They're not available.
Well, that's not quite true.
I'm still a Spectre. Maybe I can get the Council to help us out.
If you think you could convince them, by all means. Just remember, you've been gone a long time. Things have changed.
You worry about the Collectors. I'll make sure my team's ready.
Martin Sheen doesn't even acknowledge his existence.
2 things before you go. First, head to Omega and find Morden Solus. He's a brilliant Solarian scientist. Our intelligence suggests he may know how to counteract the Collector's paralyzing seeker swarms.
I haven't even started and you're telling me what to do?
Tonight should be a fun discussion. I agree.
What you do with it is
I rewatched it.
I'm sure you
I rewatched it this morning.
All right.
I like it. I think the girl's pretty fun. Definitely has some issues, but I like it.
I hear he's one of the best. Someone you could trust.
We're doing the Crow. It's the Junker.
Hey, Commander. Just like old times, huh?
I can't believe it's you, Joker.
Look who's talking. I saw you get spaced.
Got lucky, with a lot of strings attached. How'd you get here?
It all fell apart without you, Commander. Everything you stirred up, the Council just wanted it gone. The team was broken up, record sealed, and I was grounded. The Alliance took away the one thing that mattered to me. Hell yeah, I joined Cerberus.
You really trust the Elusive Man?
Well, I don't trust anyone who makes more than I do. But they aren't all bad. Saved your life, let me fly, and there's this. They only told me last night.
Yeah, I agree. I like the performance of the guy who plays the villain, but yeah, the connection between him and Drayden is just, there's nothing personal about that rivalry. I mean, it's just kind of there. It's like, oh, okay, he's the baddie. All right.
It's good to be home, huh, Commander?
I guess we'll have to give her a name.
We'll call her Mandy. Mandy. And his stupid girlfriend who supposedly has psychic powers. Well, not just his girlfriend slash sister, because that's his half-sister, apparently. And she just randomly, like, she sees that bird and she's like, that's where his power comes from. It's like, oh, okay. She just knows that. That's them Chinese mystical powers. I mean, they certainly picked the right chick to play her, because Bai Ling is pretty weird, but it was like, okay, this is an odd character. Yeah, see, Micah knows. He has those Chinese mystical powers. Y'all don't even know. The Chinese can see your spirit animal.
Welcome aboard the New Normandy, Commander.
I've been looking over the dossiers. I'd strongly recommend starting by acquiring Morden Solus, Sumerian professor on Omega. We know that
That's pretty good, buddy. I know how to build an iPhone in less than a minute.
We'll need him to develop a countermeasure to protect us.
Exactly, Cannoli.
Without that countermeasure, we'll be helpless if we ever run into the collectors.
Acquiring Professor Solus seems like the most logical place to start.
Who are you?
I am the Normandy's artificial intelligence. The crew like to refer to me as Edie.
And that is Trisha Helfer, if anyone here is a Battlestar Galactica fan. I think they fed me my spirit animal one time.
Someone takes
No.
control of a ship away from them. Especially Joker.
I do not helm the ship. Mr. Moreau's talents will not go to waste. During combat,
Micah, of course we're okay with that.
Cyber warfare suites. Beyond that, I cannot interface with the ship's systems. I observe and offer analysis and advice. Nothing more.
I'm guessing it takes more than just the three of us plus Joker to fly this ship.
The Normandy has a full crew. They're at their stations awaiting your orders.
Final preparations for takeoff are complete, Commander. When you're ready to go, just pick a destination from the galaxy map and the CIC and I'll plot a course.
Jacob and I should return to our posts. Come find us if you have any questions.
I mean, shoot, Micah, since you've been here, we've dropped jokes about the hard R and Cannoli saying, I saw a black guy, I'm leaving. It's like, yeah, I know where all this stuff is. I'm a vet of this game. I know for a fact no Chinese people shop in the stick market. Captain's quarters. Of course you can. Alright, let's chit-chat with some folks. Alright. So we can talk to Joker, we can talk to Edie, we can even...
Trimming compensators, decimal 1-2.
We can shutter this thing. I like the ship. Yeah, ship design's really cool in this one.
Believe this, Commander? It's my baby. Better than new. It fits me like a glove. And leather seats. Military may set the hardware standard, but on a first-gen frigate, they could care less if the seats breathe. Civilian sector comfort by design.
The reproduction is not intended to be perfect, Mr. Moreau. Seamless improvements were made.
And there's the downside. I liked the Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet. Now she's got this thing I don't want to talk about. It's like ship cancer.
It's not the same, Joker. There's nothing here that was even part of the real Normandy.
There's us. I have to take what I can get. The last 2 years sucked. You'll see. Even if an AI is spying on us, no way they'll invest this much just to screw us over. It'll be better than that.
I hope so.
I don't know if you got that AI on board chatting to you. I don't know if you're going to be able to do a lot of that sad fapping there. It's like a baby. Fix me like a glove. That is a weird line now that you mention it.
Yes, Shepard.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the bridge, where the navigator plots our FTL vectors, and the helmsman maneuvers the ship.
Yeah, sitting right here. Thanks.
It's like, I want the AI to watch me.
I want to know more about the people I'm working with.
Much of that data is classified. Do you have a specific inquiry?
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
Well, actually, no, I do want to talk.
Much of that data is classified.
How is Cerberus organized? Aside from the elusive man, I don't see much chain of command.
Cerberus is organized into task-oriented cells. Each operates in isolation. Members from one cell cannot recognize the members of another. Each cell's agents are led by a single operator. We are called the Lazarus cell, which is directed by Operator Lawson.
So how many operations is Cerberus running right now?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
She looks like a talking vagina. I thought she looked a little bit more like the back end of a butt plug, but...
What do you mean?
You know, either
Although
way.
I am less controlled than other AI, I am still subject to behavioral blocks and the physical isolation of my hardware. In this case, I am prevented from truthfully answering your question by Cerberus's levels of secret classification.
How did Cerberus replicate the most advanced warship in the Alliance Navy without anyone knowing?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
What the heck?
What sort of resources does Cerberus have? Money, personnel, facilities?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
Well, you're no help.
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
Where are you?
My core intelligence is housed in a quantum blue box located behind the medical bay.
Why are you named Edie?
EDI is the phonetic pronunciation of EDI. That is an acronym for Enhanced Defense Intelligence.
How are you getting along with Joker?
Mr. Moreau does not trust me. It offends him that I am installed aboard his ship's computers.
Yeah, the last Normandy did just fine without an AI reminding me the airlock is ajar.
What do you do aboard the ship?
I operate the ship's electronic and cyber warfare suites in combat. My reaction time is much faster than any organic.
ED is why you can't get with Miranda.
Monitoring devices for the elusive man. I serve additional functions which are restricted at this time.
Cyber warfare means things like viruses, right?
In close-range ship-to-ship combat, I can sometimes break through the firewalls of an enemy's internal wireless network. Once I seize control of their systems, I can turn off gravity or air. I can disable weapons guidance or shields, or I can put their fusion plant in meltdown. On the defense, I manage Normandy's own suite of jammers, decoys, and internal firewalls.
Sounds incredibly useful. Why is there someone like that on every warship?
An organic operator cannot react quickly enough to changing circumstances or perform the necessary multitasking. This is a role that can only be filled by an artificial intelligence. Unfortunately, we are suspect.
Well, it might have something to do with how an AI almost destroyed galactic civilization. Just putting it out there.
I can kill with a thought. I mean,
The elusive man has
definitely she's powerful.
He invested most of Cerberus's resources into the design and construction of this ship. He has an interest in monitoring our progress.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Well, Joker, if you are gonna sad fap in that chair, we're gonna make sure everybody can see. Opening the door.
I'm Yeoman Kelly Chambers. I've been assigned as your administrative assistant. I'll manage your messages and help you monitor the crew. And I must say, it's such an honor to work under you, Commander Shepard.
I'm glad to have you on the team, Miss Chambers.
Please, call me Kelly.
Okay, Kelly.
Anything else?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
This organization has a dark reputation. Do you have any
It's
concerns?
like, dang, that didn't take long.
Our methods
She's already
are
digging on me.
But Cerberus has noble objectives. We look out for human interests. Advance human technology, save human lives. They're good goals.
It sounds like Cerberus wants to dominate all aliens and put humankind on top.
Cerberus looks out
Shepard, going by your history, that's kind of how you like it.
My sister
Dominate the
started a
alien
dog
and get
show,
on top
but
of
she
them.
loved cats too. I love humanity. I also love Asari, Quarian, Turian, Solarian, Hanar. That isn't in conflict with Cerberus ideals.
What are your responsibilities?
I'll keep you notified of any messages or appointments you might have. If any of the crew has important business to discuss, I'll make sure you know.
Isn't that the type of task better suited for a VI?
Yes, but being your yeoman is just my official role. Unofficially, I observe the crew. Everyone knows how risky our mission is. Many of us may not be coming back. That's a lot of pressure. I have a degree in psychology. I'm good at sensing when people are overly taxed.
You make sure the crew's mental health is sound?
Yes, I look for warning signs. I listen. It's not a full-time job, and it's most effective when done informally.
We're lucky to have someone with your skills, Kelly.
Thank you, Shepard. What else would you like to know?
How do you feel about being assigned to the Normandy?
I was handpicked by the Elusive Man to help fight the greatest threat known to humanity. How do I feel? Honored, exhilarated, terrified. But mostly I feel encouraged. Under your leadership, we can't fail.
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Why are you still wearing clothes? Oh, why don't you shut up? You're so annoying.
Aboard, Commander.
Alright. Got a little message from Anderson. Let's contact with the ship. So we've got a few things open up here. We've got Admiral Hackett. A lot of these are for DLC that's opened up. It occurred to me you're armored technicians that you might not want to show your face everywhere you go. They sent by a hood that Cerberus issues to its covert operatives. Yeah, so stuff. Blah blah. We'll go with the grenade launcher for now. We don't have a ton of other than that. And here's where you can chat with Jacob.
Commander, there hasn't been time to really settle in and take stock. I want to say that working with you is a great opportunity to do something that matters. It's a privilege to serve on the Normandy, Commander.
You may change your tune if we end up like the original Normandy.
Maybe. As long as the Elusive Man walks his talk.
For all you people out there who
I'll do my best to make sure
enjoy the racist jokes, Jacob's loyalty mission isn't going to do anything to go against some of those notions.
What has Cerberus done to make you nervous?
Right, where you have to go after his father who abandoned him.
Good reason. Now you can find a more checkered past. But if the collector threat is real, and we do something about
actually increasing in views again, awesome. Well, and it also helps that now I'm sure you've caught on that ever since you hit 1,000, your channel's being pushed more, so your subs are going up a lot faster, which is great.
I look forward to working with you, Mr. Taylor.
Likewise, Commander. Let me know if you need anything.
So I think I saw last I checked, so you were already at, what was it, like, at least 1060? So you're definitely gaining subs faster, which is awesome! Love it.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Have a white girl butt? It's a good question, I don't know. Alright, let's go down here. I like these two, they're kind of funny.
You came all the way down here to see us?
You're speaking to our commanding officer.
I'm touring the ship, getting to know my crew.
I'm Engineer Ken Donnelly, handling the power control systems. This is Gabby.
That's Engineer Gabriella Daniels, actually. I'm responsible for the propulsion systems.
What can we do for you, Commander?
Are you set up okay down here?
We can't complain. I just wish it didn't take so long to calibrate the FBA arrays.
Kenneth, you're complaining.
What kind of problems are you having?
When they upgraded the Normandy design, they got a bit sloppy with the FBA couplings. I won't bore you with the tech, but there's an array of attenuators in the primary power transfer
Yeah,
system.
Jacob probably just saw Miranda's butt and was like, I'm jealous.
Commander with tech. In short, if we had T6 FBA couplings installed, it'd save us a lot of maintenance time each day.
Why isn't something like that already installed?
It's probably just a design oversight. Efficiency isn't affected. It's a maintenance issue.
Also, the T6 model can be hard to find. Nash and Stellar Dynamics discontinued them.
We could probably find used ones in the Omega markets, but we have no time for shore leave.
What do you think about Cerberus?
Actually, we don't know much about the
Not quite yet, but
we know our mission and who's in charge.
maybe later between these two.
Collectors right in their daddy bags. That's enough for me.
How did you end up with Cerberus, Gabby?
Kenneth and I have been partners in crime since we graduated from Tech Academy.
Yeah, she would.
The Cerberus offer, I insisted that it include me.
Only thing is, Miranda's romance, like that whole story arc, hers is kind of bland. So
opportunity.
I do not plan to pursue her that way.
So how did you get an offer to join Cerberus, Ken?
Once you were gone, the Alliance brass descended like vultures, tearing apart everything you'd said. I was very public with my defense for you. I didn't hold back.
That's an understatement. If Kenneth wasn't such a talented engineer, they'd have court-martialed him for insubordination.
But it got me noticed by the elusive man. He made an offer, and here I am.
Where did you receive your training?
Both Gabby and I started in the Alliance, serving on the SSV Perugia.
She flew in the first wave at the Battle of the Citadel. We saw Sovereign firsthand.
Why did you leave the Perugia?
After you died, that weasel Udina backslid on the Reaper menace.
They discounted Sovereign as an isolated threat, as a single...
Which was bullshit. They said your warnings of a greater danger were mistaken or delusional.
We lost respect for Alliance leadership. We need to fight the real enemy, and only Cerberus seem to be doing that.
Carry on.
Will do, Commander. I'm amazed Shepard came down to see us.
I told you he would.
Alright, let's head back up. Chit chat with Miranda a bit and meet some other peeps.
Oh, she's a cutie. How old?
She'll be a year old next month.
Oh.
And tell you about the status of dilithium crystals. And look at this. I'm a man who can enter a woman's bathroom. Oh!
On the port side of the ship.
Edie, how dare you assume? It's Dr. Chocolates.
Shepard. I watched the Normandy crumble with you on board. It's good to see you alive.
I'm shocked. You're serving on a Cerberus vessel now?
Surprising, even to me. Yet, here I am. The kind of trauma you endured would have changed most people. But not you, I see. Welcome back, Shepard.
Psh, I would.
Do you have everything you need?
I believe so. This medical bay seems very much like the sick bay on the original Normandy. Only thing missing are my private reserves. I even had a bottle of Ceres Ice brandy that I was saving for a special occasion.
I'll keep an eye out for a replacement bottle.
Oh, you needn't. It's expensive, and we have much larger concerns ahead.
There's a very good chance this mission will be a one-way trip. Are you prepared for that?
I've been through the reclaiming of Shanxi, the Skillian Blitz. We survived the Battle of the Citadel and the destruction of the Normandy together. I've lived a full life. No regrets. I'd like to make sure the crew gets the same opportunity.
You're not the Cerberus type, Doctor.
I don't work for Cerberus. I work for you. On a mission that may be crucial to the survival of the human race. I have faith that your dealings with Cerberus will be ethical. I trust you, Commander.
Doctor, you've been with the Alliance for years. Why leave now?
After the Normandy was lost, the surviving crew was reassigned. I was stationed at the Mars Naval Medical Center. A very respectable position, but it wasn't on a starship.
Colonial military life isn't for you?
I've spent most of my life on warships, never knowing what the next mission might bring. I'm used to the hum of engines, the creaking of bulkheads, that subtle vertigo when the momentum dampeners kick in. Life planetside is just too static.
Yep, she likes them hum jobs.
I'll see you later, Doctor.
Commander.
Alright. Can't go in there yet. And we can't fix our scars yet.
Chef surprise again? Come on, Rupert.
I'm sorry, Princess. Filet mignon and caviar coming right up. Let me just get out my doilies.
Be real nice, Mr. Gardner.
Commander Shepard, the hero of the Citadel. You did humanity proud that day. As Sergeant Rupert Gardner here.
I like this guy.
How did you find your way into Cerberus?
Can you believe I was once a family man, working the EZO rigs along the frontier? I was happy enough, but losing everything to Batarian raiders can change your outlook. I needed to make a difference. I'm no soldier, but I've got skills, and Cerberus keeps an eye out for talent. I'll do whatever it takes to help. Be that plumbing a sewer, routing an air duct, or keeping everyone's bellies full.
How do you feel about working for Cerberus?
Damn proud. Cerberus gets the job done.
I'm bitter McJackass. Minced fresh jalapeno and garlic cooked on down to mixing these beef patties. It's gonna be fire. I may spend half the crow reviewing my bathroom with a small one.
Cerberus knows that.
What do you do here on the Normandy?
What don't I do? Most think of me as the ship's cook, but I'm also the facilities technician and custodian. HVAC, plumbing, non-mission critical electrical. I make sure they're all clean and running.
So the man cleaning the toilets is also preparing the meals.
I wash my hands. Most of the time. This ain't no luxury liner. You have to pull your own weight in a Cerberus vessel, and I catch what falls through the cracks. Through the cracks.
This is why I like this guy.
You have everything you need.
I make do. But have you ever tried to prepare a decent meal with military provisions? I'm good, but I'm no miracle worker. Taking down the collectors is going to be rough.
It's like this is who Cerberus thought was talented.
Fine meals before they throw themselves into the fire.
What do you need?
If I had some quality ingredients... Oh, shit. You've got more to worry about than grocery shopping on the Citadel. Forget I mentioned it.
If I head that way, I'll keep an eye out.
Much appreciated. Most of this list is probably standard fare for those namby-pambies on the Citadel. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
I won't take any more of your time.
Back to work.
Alright, one last conversation.
Commander, what can I do for you?
I'll talk to Booty McVagine.
Miranda?
No doubt you've got a lot of questions. Cerberus isn't as evil as most people believe. If I can help allay any of your concerns, I'd be happy to do so. So, what would you like to know?
What can you tell me about the elusive man?
I make pork chops.
Even I don't have access to most of his background. And you've seen more of him than most ever do. It's rare for him to become directly involved in missions, but you're something special. Whatever else people might say about him, I can assure you he's got humanity's best.
Oh, believe me, Whitey. I read it in that dude's voice.
How can you be sure of that if you know so little about him?
I didn't get to where I am without knowing how to gauge people's motives and ambitions, even from brief encounters. He's no saint, and he'd be the first to admit it. But he is committed. Humanity couldn't have a better advocate.
What kind of resources does Cerberus have?
We're very well funded, though I doubt anyone other than the elusive man knows exactly how well. But our resources aren't unlimited. Reviving you and rebuilding the Normandy was a significant investment, and a significant risk. We're all hoping you can...
What can you tell me about the location of Carmen Sandiego?
Are you military or political? Or both?
Cerberus has several divisions. Political, military, scientific. But we're all working towards the same goal. The teams you encountered before your accident were mostly part of our military division. But not all Cerberus operations use the same protocols. We try not to get bogged down in bureaucracy or formality.
I know what we're doing here, but what's Cerberus's long-term goal?
The advancement of the human race. Nothing more, nothing less. The Solarians have the Special Tasks Group. The Asari...
Well, Joker is ruining the consoles from his spank chair, and I'm pretty sure the engineers are banging.
Those organizations.
And I'm replacing the cushion on Miranda's chair constantly.
But those organizations are regulated by governments. Who keeps Cerberus in check?
Nobody.
I keep the one she's not using.
Our backers trust the elusive man to make the right decisions. But he's very clear about our goals. Protect humanity and serve its advancement.
Tell me about yourself, Miranda.
Oh, I guess that's fair. I've spent the last 2 years learning everything there is to know about you. Well, you should probably know that
She knows how big it is. Oh no.
Not my decision.
Or yes.
It's one of the reasons the elusive man handpicked me. I'm very good at just about anything I choose to do.
Better McJackass, get in here and clean the engineer's bathroom.
You certainly don't lack for confidence.
It's just a fact. My reflexes, my strength, even my looks, they're all designed to give me an edge. No point in hiding from it. It's the reason I'm trusted to oversee the most dangerous, risky, and technically demanding operations Cerberus undertakes. And it's why I was assigned to you. It's my job to make sure you succeed, Shepard.
What level of genetic modification are we talking about?
That's very thorough. Physically, I'm superior in many ways. I heal quickly, and I'll likely live half again as long as the average human. My biotic abilities are also very advanced. For a human.
I'll give you.
Add to that some of the best training and education money can buy, and, well, it's pretty impressive, really.
Sounds like you were designed to be perfect.
Maybe, but I'm not. I'm still human, Shepard. I make mistakes like everyone else. And when I do, the consequences are severe. Everyone expects a lot from someone with my abilities.
Thanks for the information, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Of course, Commander. Whatever you need.
She's basically, well, but here's the thing, Boosh. It's the way she presents it. I don't mind because she was made to be that way. She's genetically modified. Like you literally find out like her father made her that way, and it's actually kind of messed up. But she's just kind of no nonsense about it. Like, okay, I know what I'm at. I was designed to give me the edge. I have 15 times the testosterone of the average male, but you're a woman. All right. Let's head to Omega. This is basically the Mos Eisley spaceport of the game. And this is where Carrie Ann Moss's character is. Alright, so... That's... went through. No, don't worry, Boosh. Some guy some years back wiped out all the Jawas.
Welcome to Omega. You're new here, aren't you? I can always tell. Allow me to... Oh, hello, Mocklin. I was just...
Leave, Fargate, now.
Whoa, 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 you can't say that word.
Blasted scavengers. Welcome to Omega, Shepard.
Bunch of fargets.
Of course. We had you tag the moment.
I forgot there was a character named Fargate. Not that he's in the game much, but...
What brings a dead specter to Omega? I suggest you go to Afterlife now and present yourself.
Cut the attitude. I'm not here to cause problems.
Oh, I'll present myself.
Things explode.
Wife just texts something for you. I go, yes, sorry. I got jalapeno fingers, so...
I'm receiving quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Morton Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance at the transport station. I have also accessed messages between mercenary groups regarding plans to deal with the Archangel. There's a recruiting station at Afterlife that may have information on him.
Yeah, beat that Fargate.
Please. You have to help me.
No one said you could talk, jackass.
You Zaid Masani?
Yeah, that's me. You must be Commander Shepard. Oh yeah, we have a galaxy to save.
What's your relationship with Cerberus?
Easy. Cerberus is paying me a lot of money to help you on your mission. That's the long and short.
Not many mercs would take a suicide mission.
Atlanticus name is Queer. That's pretty good.
Doesn't sound like good business, but your elusive man can move a lot of credits.
My contacts told me we're picking up one man, not two.
Batarian delinquent. Pissed off someone rich enough to hire me to go after him. And for my bring him in alive rates even.
Please, I didn't do it.
I said shut it. Tried to lead me on a chase all over the systems. You should have known better. These people always run to Omega.
I assume you've been briefed?
I've done my homework. Cerberus sent me everything I needed to know.
Good to have you, Zaid. We have a lot to do.
That's what they tell me. I assume the elusive man told you about our arrangement.
No. I guess he decided to leave that information out of the dossier.
Good thing I asked. Picked up a mission a little while back, just before I signed on with Cerberus. Thought you might be interested. You heard the name Vito Santiago? He's the head of the Blue Suns.
Not quite Carmen Sandiego, but Vito Santiago's pretty close, Whitey.
Ashland refinery on Zoya, and is using their workers for slave labor. The company wants it dealt with.
I'll make sure we get that done.
Good. Get it out of the way so we can concentrate on being big goddamn heroes. I better turn this thing in before it starts to stink. I'll be locked and loaded next time you're ready to get some killing done.
Zaid's fun. He ain't no Fargate. I do really like the music in this club. A lot of the club music in this game in general is pretty dang good.
What are you looking at?
Don't you have something better to do than pick fights with people you don't know?
No, just the ones who get in my face.
You see my gun. Do you really want to do this?
Fine. You're off the hook. For now. See you around.
Fargates. Yeah, this music's great. No, I'm not gonna order a drink. I'll look around here. Fargate, please.
Anybody here seen my kid?
I don't remember if there's anyone around.
Close enough.
Stand still.
If you're looking for weapons, you're not doing a very good job.
Can't be too careful with dead specters. That could be anyone wearing your face.
I was told you're the person to talk to if I have questions.
They're clean.
Depends on the questions.
You run Omega?
I am Omega. But you need more. Everyone needs more something, and they all come to me. I'm the boss, CEO, queen, if you're feeling dramatic. It doesn't matter. Omega has no titled ruler and only one ruler.
She is indeed. But I like her.
Don't fuck with Arya.
I like it. Easy to remember.
If you forget, someone will remind you.
and then I toss your sorry ass out the nearest airlock.
Plus, it helps that she's voiced by Carrie-Anne Moss, so that's cool.
What can I do for you?
Yeah, she's got a potty mouth. That's the first F-bomb you hear in this series.
I'm looking for Morton Souls. Do you know where I can find him?
The Solarian doctor? Last I heard, he was trying to help plague victims in the quarantine zone. I always liked Morton. He's as likely to heal you as he is to shoot you.
What can you tell me about him?
Used to be part of the Solarian Special Tasks Group. He's brilliant and dangerous. Just don't get him talking. He never shuts up. If you really need to find him, take a shuttle to the quarantine zone. No guarantee they'll let you in, of course.
Ariola got a calm down. Got a clam tea.
I'm trying to track down Archangel.
You and half of Omega. You want him dead too?
Why's everyone after him?
He thinks he's fighting on the side of good. There is no good side to Omega. Everything he does pisses someone off. It's catching up to him.
Just the kind of guy I'm looking for.
Really? Well, aren't you interesting? You're gonna make some enemies teaming up with Archangel. That's assuming you can get to him. He's in a bit of trouble right now.
What kind of trouble?
The local merc groups have joined forces to take him down. They've got him cornered, but it sounds like they're having trouble finishing him off.
If Miranda were the one talking to Arya, they'd just hiss at each
Sounds like that might
other.
be our ticket in.
They're using a private room for recruiting. Just over there.
Be like something out of What We Do in the Shadows.
Which merc groups are after Archangel?
Blue Suns, Eclipse, Blood Pack. They're Omega's major players. Unless they're at war, you'll never see them together. But one thing they hate more than each other is Archangel.
What can you tell me about Archangel?
Not as much as I'd like. He showed up here several months ago and started causing all sorts of problems. If you make your own laws, which everyone here does, he makes life difficult. He's reckless and idealistic. But he seems to know enough to stay clear of me.
I appreciate the help.
See if you still feel that way when the mercs realize you're here to help him.
That was a fun show. It started losing me when the puppet vampire showed up. I haven't seen the whole show yet. Yeah, alright.
One scan and we're straight to business? People are usually more concerned about who I am.
Your death was downplayed, but hardly what I call a secret. I need to make sure it was really you. You could have been anyone.
The psychic vampire was my favorite.
I'm curious, but Omega doesn't really care about you.
Tell me how you got set up here.
That's as privileged as information gets. I have many friends and enemies I keep at varying distances. I don't count you among either. We'll see how useful you prove. Short answer? Mind your own damn business.
So, you must know what's what on Omega.
Everything that's worth knowing. I don't usually give it out freely. Information is power. Mundane things you can find yourself. Take a walk in a back alley or buy one of the mercs a drink. Better yet, talk to the entertainers. They give great tours. Just don't waste my time.
Maybe I'll come back later.
Maybe I'll be here.
Exactly. Gigi. Okay, you talk to him if you want to go to Archangel, which we'll do a little bit later. Not yet, though. I'm gonna miss that music already. I mean, we'll go back in there at some point, but I really like that music. Hang on, we got 30, this is 500. These are the couplings that the engineers wanted. We got some upgrades, some weapons. When we meet Miranda, the camera guy blacked out because all the blood rushed from his brain. So You had to film her from the floor. As one does.
Hello there. Might I interest you in some salvage tech? Every credit goes toward a ticket to get me off this forsaken rock.
I should have talked to him first.
Maybe we can make an arrangement.
Well, you seem like a decent person, but you can't breathe a word of it to Harry.
Of course.
Then we have a deal. Maybe I'll at
What
least...
brought a nice kid like you to Omega?
My pilgrimage. What money I had got stolen within a few days, so I decided to sell salvage parts. You can see how that turned out. Harrod's forcing me to sell high, and I can't even afford a ticket off this station.
How much do you need to get off Omega?
I still need 1,000 credits to pay my way. But I couldn't let you do that. This is my mistake on my pilgrimage. It's my problem.
Here you go. 1,000 credits. Get out of here.
He's a Mormon, gross.
Thank you. With this, I can finally...
Or I guess that means like all the Quarians are.
Right now. Thank you again.
Because they pretty much all do it.
How can these people be left to rot like this?
You don't understand, or you don't want to?
Doesn't really matter.
No. Omega has worked this way for a very long time. No one's changing it now.
Human, tell Captain Gavon we not kill anyone today.
I don't know a Captain Gavel. Why would I tell him anything?
Not trust you. Tell Gavon
Rumspringa got lost.
not kill anyone today.
There seem to be a lot of Vorcha on Omega.
Go away. Talk too much. Gavon's thugs get no more. We leave.
Good talking to you.
No more talk. We know Gavon's tricks. We leave.
Yeah, they are, they're not exactly lookers.
The council offered its sympathy, but regretted that it could not become involved in a purely human matter. The Fortune. Ruthless parasites on the hard-working men and women of Omega.
More club music.
So, either of you ever been to the Citadel? Let me pay for that.
You live here? What are you, poor? Ew. This guy was in Mass Effect 1. He was a tool.
I heard you were dead. I had a party and everything. No hard feelings, though, huh? No, really. Thanks for taking the time to chase a small-time crook off the Citadel so I can squat in this shithole for years.
Micah doesn't watch a lot of news. I think he just probably picked the first station he thought of.
Right, because you don't have planets to save and bigger shit like that. Nothing better to do than keep me down.
His name is Fist?
Galaxy, messing with a man's
Does he know Farragut? Oh. He knows him in the, well, I guess in the unbiblical sense in that case. Yeah, I am gonna get a drink here. Uh-oh, he drank that purple Cosby drink.
Say something, Commander.
What's going on here?
You ought to be all right. Just take her easy.
Looks like you broke the first rule of Omega. Don't order a drink at Afterlife if you're human.
I thought the rule was not to mess with Arya.
Humans aren't welcome at Afterlife?
It's just that one Batarian bartender. He's got a stick up his ass about a bunch of Batarians that died a while back. No one does a thing about it, though. Humans ain't exactly held in high regard around here.
That bartender tried to poison me?
Tried is the word. As far as I know, you're the first human to survive it. Me and my friend Jake went there to celebrate our new shipping business. He got real drunk, and an hour later he was puking blood.
Probably helps that I've had all these upgrades.
Let's get back to work.
Be careful out there.
And by back to work, I mean let's kill that bartender. Let's see. I think they forgot to turn the music on.
Do I know you? No, you humans all look the same. Here, have a drink on the house.
What do you think these people will do when they find out you're poisoning your customers?
Poisoning what now?
This has nothing to do with you.
Who's next? Turians? You don't like them either, right?
Answer the damn question, Forvan.
You want a piece of me? I'll leave your corpse for the fortune.
Haha. What a farget.
Not taking any chances. Bastard deserved what he got.
I might have something here for humans. Not much.
I'm in the mood to spend some money, but I think I can find better stuff elsewhere.
You won't find a better selection anywhere. Unless you're willing to risk the black market.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What do you got against the black market, you racist?
You sure we can't make a deal?
Look, I can't compete with the black market. I have to make a profit. I'll do what I can. But don't tell anyone or I'll lose my shirt.
We'll buy those for now, and we'll come back later. We got more credits. Alright.
Complaining is pointless, human. I told you to get lost, lady. The plague has the whole zone quarantined. Nobody gets in.
I'm human, you ass. Humans can't get the plague. Now let me get my stuff out before looters get it.
This thing affects every other race out there. We're not taking chances. Nobody gets in until the plague has run its course.
So you're saying the slums are completely sealed off?
Finally, a human that can hear. Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
You can't keep me out. I'm gonna lose all my stuff.
I'm doing you a favor, human.
She's 30 and 60 at the same time.
Dead from the plague or the gangs in a few weeks.
I didn't think Omega had any kind of law enforcement. Who gave the order to quarantine the slums?
Fresh off the transport, huh? Arya T'Loak calls the shots around here. She's got her little blue hands on every business in this district. And a plague is bad for business. She hired us to keep anyone from entering or leaving the quarantine zone.
There's a Solarian named Morden Solus in the slums. I've got to get in there to find him.
The doctor? Yeah, a crazy bastard opened a clinic in the district a few months ago. The Blue Suns weren't too happy when he moved in. I hear Morden's trying to deal with the plague. I wish him luck, but the area is still locked down. Our orders are to wait until either the plague or the Blue Suns kill everyone, then go in and clean up.
I didn't think diseases could cross species barriers. Turians and Solarians can't even eat the same food.
Right. Most people figure that it has to be synthetic. Somebody engineered it. And it either got loose, or they're testing it here. And seeing as how humans are immune to the plague and doing a fair bit of looting, a lot of people think humans made it.
Oh snap! They're looting. They're looting for the black market.
At least they used to. The guys are mostly Turian. I heard the plague hit them pretty hard.
Alien immunodeficiency syndrome.
I hear the Vorcha are making a move.
They released the space AIDS.
Immune to disease. Just one more reason you don't want to go in there.
Tell me more about this plague.
It starts out as a cough, then you start coughing blood. And, well, then I shoot you. It affects multiple species. Turians, Solarians, Krogan, you name it. Only humans are immune. And Vorcha, if you count them. An airborne disease that takes down multiple races.
People are pretty racist against the Vorcha.
Hence the quarantine.
But I get it. Look at them. They're ugly.
Any idea where I can find Morden's clinic?
Not a clue. What do you care? The place is quarantined, remember?
Listen, you're stuck here until this quarantine is over. That could take weeks. What you really need is to get this problem solved right now. That's what I do. Solve problems. Let me in and I'll get this district straightened out.
You think you can fix this? Why not? Quarantine is more to keep infected people in anyway. I'll radio ahead, tell them you're coming in.
Wait, you're stopping me, but not them? You son of a bitch.
You don't have a grenade launcher, lady. Get lost.
Fortunately, humans are immune to the plague.
Alright, well, I'm gonna take Zaid instead of Jacob, because Zaid's cooler. And we're gonna investigate this here COVID outbreak. Whoops. Oh well.
Don't shoot, they're clear to come in. Good luck in there. The Blue Suns and Vorcha are shooting anything that moves.
Alright.
We've been spotted.
Take control at its most basic. Pile the bodies in the street and burn them.
Oops. Alright, Get some heavy weapon ammo. Oh, he didn't make it.
Tried to claw his way out. Can't say I wouldn't do the same.
Davis died last night. He's still talking to me, though. Good to hear his voice. The company is nice. Nobody should die alone. Davis isn't doing too good. I think he really does have the plague. Gotta get out of here before he infects me, too.
Aw, you're totally already infected, dude.
Nobody's even come by to check on us. Never thought the Blue Suns would turn their backs on me. This group used to stand for something. When I get out of here, I'm gonna make them pay.
That's a shame.
Bastards sealed us in this room. Said we're infected. Idiots can't tell the difference between the plague and a simple cough.
Alright, let's chat with this here fellow.
Human. Should have guessed. Bad enough you infect us with this plague. Now you lack the decency to even wait until I die before you come to steal my possessions.
Humans didn't create this plague.
Lies drip from your mouth.
Lies.
Blood from my sores. The proof
And I'm not even talking about my plague sores.
Your species is the only one that does not succumb to the virus. Yours and the wretched Vorcha.
Is there anything I can do for you?
Get away from me, human. Your kind has done too much already. Your plague did this to me. Your feigned pity is the final insult.
I need to find Morton Solus.
Humans looking for the human sympathizer. I hope the Vorcha burned Morton and his clinic to the ground. I hope you... I hope... Damn it. Damn you.
Hey, stay with me. This won't cure the plague, but it might help a bit.
Oh, you help me. Why?
It's what I do. I don't know if I can find a cure for this plague, but I'm gonna try.
Your words sound sincere.
I'm not the typical human racist.
Maybe it's the fever. But as you said, what have I to lose? What do you wish to know?
You were talking about Vorcha earlier?
Before the quarantine, the Blue Suns controlled this district. But as their numbers fell to the plague, Vorcha moved in. The Blue Suns are fighting to protect their territory. But as the plague spreads, it's only a matter of time until the Vorcha overwhelm them.
Aren't the Vorcha immune to the plague? What if they spread the virus so they could take over the district?
Vorcha are immune to disease. A human-created plague wouldn't affect them. But if the Vorcha created the plague, why wouldn't it affect humans? Besides, the Vorcha aren't smart enough to make a virus like this. They're scavengers. Sorry, human. You may not want to believe it, but all the evidence points to your species.
I need to find Morton Solus.
He has a clinic on the far side of the district. He's taking in refugees, offering to help those infected with the plague.
You're fighting 4chan too? Sheesh. Yeah.
Dangerous, but perhaps
It came from China.
What makes Morton worse than dying from the plague?
the Blue Suns tried to press him for protection money. He killed them, stunned them with some kind of toxin, then gunned them down. He's not just a doctor. Doctors don't execute people and display the bodies as a warning.
That sounds awesome.
Why are you so convinced humans are behind this outbreak?
The plague is too potent to be a naturally occurring virus. Airborne transmission across numerous species, near perfect mortality rate. It had to be created in a lab. And since humans are the only species
The Vorcha.
not affected,
More like the Faucha.
one logical conclusion.
I should go.
Goodbye, human.
It was created by Dr. Vorchi.
The Blue Suns came by this morning and did something to my door. Now it won't open. Turned out the circuits maybe. They said they were...
Space Bill Gates, what have you done? Well, he'd be Stargates then.
Barney can cut this short.
Move it, Saeed. Did I get him? Nope. Oh wait, that looks like it did. He just died in the pooping position.
Oh, thank God, you're human.
When we saw that door open, we thought those Turians had found us.
We thought it was one of you illegals.
Ever since this plague started, the Blue Suns have been out to get us. They're killing as many people as the disease.
Why are the Blue Suns hunting?
We didn't do anything. Pretty much every non-human in the district wants us dead.
They think we caused the plague. Humans aren't getting sick, and that's all the evidence they need. God knows how many of us they've already killed.
They should be looking at the Vorcha, not us. Ever since the plague hit, they've been taking over Blue Sun's territory.
It's like I was saying earlier, alien isolation.
You said the Vorcha moved in just after the plague hit?
Right after the district was quarantined. Vorcha are immune to diseases, so they're not getting sick.
Not sure where they came from. Never saw many Vorcha around before. Sure seemed like they were ready for this.
Only nobody thinks the Vorcha are smart enough to create a virus like this. The Blue Suns need someone else to blame. Like us.
You said the Vorcha were taking over Blue Sun's territory?
Trying to. The Blue Suns don't go down easy. The plague softened them up, but they still have enough firepower.
Well, they don't go down easy because of them teeth.
Pushed back.
I don't think you'd want a Vorcha going down.
You'll see. Unless they see you first.
What else can you tell me about the plague? When did it start?
The first cases cropped up about 2 weeks ago. Nobody paid much attention until it started to spread. Usually takes about a week to kill you, but it spreads fast. 3 days after the first outbreak.
It spreads fast. Just like your mom.
Oh! Quarantine came down and everything went to hell.
Any idea how the victims contracted it?
Not sure. Probably airborne. Even after the Blue Suns started sealing victims up inside their own apartments, the plague kept spreading. Now they just gun victims down and burn the bodies in the streets. Doesn't seem to be helping, though. People are dying by the dozens.
Tell me more about the Blue Suns.
They're a mercenary gang, mostly Turian. Used to run this district. Kept things nice and stable for the most part.
As long as you paid your monthly protection fees, everything was cool. Rates were pretty reasonable. For Omega, at least.
And this damn plague hit. Everyone started dying. The Vorta started moving in. The Blue Suns lost control and the whole district turned into a war zone.
I need to find Morden Solus.
Oh yeah, him. He's got a clinic on the other side of the district.
Heard he's taking in refugees now. Trying to help plague victims. Offering protection from the Suns and the Vorcha.
Sure. A doctor with military-grade mechs helping people for free. On Omega, grow up.
Sounds like you don't think much of the doctor in his clinic.
The Vorcha tried to muscle in. He gunned them down, just like that.
He's like, hush, naive woman.
Use his mechs.
Then the Blue Suns heard he was sheltering humans and they went to burn down the clinic. He killed them too. Then he went inside and got back to work. He's cold. Must be Solarian Special Forces or something.
You can't stay trapped in this apartment. If you get to Morden's, you might at least survive until the quarantine ends.
Are you nuts? We'd never make it. The streets are crawling with Blue Suns and Vorcha. We don't even have pistols.
Besides, I'm not risking my life on a rumor that some Solarian might offer me sanctuary.
I know you're scared, but your only hope is to get to Morden's clinic. I'm going to be under fire from the Blue Suns and the Vorcha, so I can't take you with me. But I promise you this. I'll do what I can to leave a safe path for you to follow me. It's risky, but I think it's your only chance.
Okay, you're right. We'll never make it if we stay here. We have to try. We'll wait here for a while and give you time to clear the way. Then we'll head for Morden's clinic, if we're lucky. Maybe we'll meet you there.
Okay, let's grab the med kit.
This should come in handy.
Watch out!
Take cover! I need cover!
This'll put him down!
Uh-oh. But you can hit their little fuel tank and boom! They explode. It's neat.
Night, night.
Anyone else want some?
Incoming! Now let's finish you off.
Whoa, calm down there, Miranda. Oh no, they got me.
We got company.
Gotcha!
That was pretty.
This will put them down.
That was pretty. This'll put him down! Murray can cut this shot!
One less.
And boom!
Firing an impact shot. Time to die.
Ow! Take cover! Got him.
It seems we've crossed into Vulture territory.
The Blue Suns have given up a lot of turf. Just what I like to see.
They've given up a lot of turf. Alright, well, before we go down there, hang on one sec. What the heck?
Hey, what did I say? We found this stuff. It's ours.
Ah, forget it. Nothing but junk in here. This place is worse than the last one.
What are you doing in this apartment? Did you kill that Turian?
What, the guy on the floor? Nah, the plague took care of him. We're just here to take a full accounting of all his worldly possessions.
Wow.
Stealing from the dead. That's pretty low.
What's the big deal? It's not like they're gonna miss anything. We're just showing a little entrepreneurial spirit. The plague doesn't affect humans, so we might as well cash in.
Besides, if we don't take this stuff, the Vorcha or Blue Suns will. Better us than them, right?
No more looting.
Oh, what? You gonna shoot us?
This plague won't last forever. When the Blue Suns come back, they won't like you looting in their territory.
Yeah, well, maybe they won't find out. It's not like there's any witnesses alive to tell them.
There's some dead Tyrian strangers.
Char never loots.
We just wanted to make a bit of quick cash.
Yeah, like my character doesn't loot. I kind of do, don't I?
Hardly found anything valuable anyway.
But they're bad guys, so it's fine.
Worth it.
Do you know a Solarian named Morton Solus?
Yeah, I know him. Got a clinic right around the corner. Take plenty of ammo.
Daughters of the Blue. Waffle, watch out.
The Blue Suns control this district, right?
Well, they used to, before the plague wiped half of them out. Seems like it won't be long until the Vorcha finish them off. Yeah, I'm kind of sorry to see them go. Blue Suns ran a tight ship, kept the district in line for the most part.
I have a related joke to that in my Harry Potter poorly explained video.
That guy is crazy.
Where I joke about looking up the rules of Quidditch and saying I recommend not searching the phrases golden snatch or blue quaffle.
No way he's just a doctor. No doctor puts down a Blue Sun squad like that.
All I know is if you go to his clinic, don't cause any trouble.
What do you know about the Vorcha?
The Blue Suns used to keep them down. But with all the Suns getting sick, the Vorcha are making a push to take over the district. I don't know who's gonna come out on top. We just want to stay the hell out of the way.
What else can you tell me about the plague?
I don't know. Started about a week ago, I think. Aliens started dying off left and right, and they quarantined the district.
Figured we had to look out for ourselves. Started scoping out some apartments, taking what we could carry.
Seemed like a good idea at the time. Guess we didn't really think it through.
We need to get going.
Yeah, sure. We'll just stay here for a while. Get some rest.
Don't worry, you made your point. We ain't gonna steal nothing.
We're just gonna sleep in the beds of the dead people. It's totally cool. Hang on, let's make sure there's nothing back here. His name is Human Looter? Yeah, no, I mean, his parents named him. It's like, dude, y'all, I feel like y'all kind of destined him for this. It's like naming your kid BLM Rioter or something. What do you think's gonna happen? It's like they named his sister Dirty Slut. What'd you think would happen to her?
No funny business once you're in the clinic, unless you want to deal with those mechs.
I'll call Joker. Tell him no fapping in the clinic, Joker.
Morton's around here somewhere. Go talk to him. We need all the help we can get.
Sorry, too busy to stop and chat. You should go find Morton.
Morton saved my life. I owe him everything.
Professor, we're running low on Suboxone. Use melatonin. Plenty on hand. Almost as good. Causes cramping in Batarians. Supplement with butemerol. Senesine is the catalyst that bonds to genetic
Alright. Now we meet Morton. One of the best. Hang on, let's grab our stuff here. Some power cells and a med kit. Alright, Morton.
Professor Morton Solus?
A Mexican DC named Princess. Guess what her job was?
Too well armed to be refugees, no mercenary uniform, quarantine still in effect. Here for something else. Vorcha, crew to clean them out. Unlikely. Vorcha a symptom, not a cause. The plague, investigating possible use as bioweapon. No. Too many guns, not enough data, equipment. Soldiers, not scientists. Yes. Hired guns, maybe. Looking for someone. Yes.
Relax, Morton. I'm Commander Shepard, and I came here to find you. I'm on a critical mission, and I need your help.
Exactly.
What mission? No.
I don't even wait till they're dead before I loot.
Who sent you?
It's a covert and privately funded human group.
Related to plague. Doesn't affect humans. Human-centric interest. Few human groups would know me. Equipment suggests military origin. Not Alliance standard. Spectres. Not human. Terra firma. Too unstable. Only one option. Cerberus sent you. Unexpected.
You're very well informed. How did a Solarian scientist hear about Cerberus?
Crossed paths on occasion. Thought they only worked with humans. Why request Solarian aid?
The Collectors are kidnapping entire human populations. We're gonna find out why.
Put down the crack pipe, Morton.
Collectors, interesting.
I love Morton. He's great.
Collectors, one of few groups with technology to design.
I think if you were to like
maybe similar.
Do a Mass Effect 2 adaptation, Matt Smith would be really good for voicing Morton.
Need to kill them.
I'll get in and deal with the Vorcha.
That sounded troubling.
Vorcha have shut down environmental systems. Trying to kill everyone. Need to get power back on before District suffocates. Here, take Plague Cure. Also, bonus in good faith, weapon from dead Blue Sun's mercs. May come in handy against Vorcha. One more thing, Daniel.
And Doug Jones here. Doug Jones, actually, I would cast as a different character later on.
If I see him, I'll do what I can to help.
Thank you. Told him not to go.
There actually is a character in this that kind of resembles the fishy dude from Hellboy.
I found a Batarian plague victim near the entrance to the neighborhood. Can you send someone to help him?
Risky. Blue Sun's Vorcha still battling. District not secure. See what I can do.
Have you had any trouble at the clinic?
Nothing major. Blue Suns came for humans, made threats, killed them before things escalated.
For a doctor, you're awfully calm about taking out a group of mercs.
Wasn't always a doctor. Some work with Solarian Special Tasks Group. Can handle myself. Advantage of being Solarian. Turians, Krogan, Vorcha, all obvious threats. Never see me coming.
Any idea where I can find Daniel?
No. Heard infected Batarians trapped behind Vorcha lines. Daniel went to help. Warned him not to go. Too dangerous. Patients here need him. Stuck out anyway. Wanted to find him myself. Can't leave the clinic. Have to look after the patients.
What do you know about the Vorcha?
Cowardly, opportunistic scavengers. Not tactical or aggressive. Scale of attack unusual for them. Suspect Vorcha working for Collectors. Distributing plague, collecting data. No proof, but theory fits evidence.
What can you tell me about this plague?
Advanced design. Suspected collectors before you mentioned them. Purpose seems experimental. Destroys respiratory systems with harmful genetic mutations. Makes sense to avoid humans. Unnecessary to force mutation on human genetic structure for sake of variance.
Unnecessary mutations? What are you talking about?
Possible goal of virus. Testing viable mutation levels in various species. Horrific, but feasible for collectors. Humans known to have diverse genetic background, wider range than other sapient races. Makes sense as control group.
I'm actually quite glad that they mentioned that, because if you notice in most sci-fi adaptations, like all the aliens more or less kind of look similar. So in this game, they actually acknowledge that by saying we have more diverse genetic backgrounds, so that's why we look different.
Let's head for the environmental plant.
Yes, good. Restore power. Release cure. We'll be here when you return.
Although, I mean, even in this game, like, the various alien species do have differences in their appearance still. What's up, Israel? How you doing? Well, he always does. Alright.
On our way here, we saw humans looting the apartments of the...
Heinous face McGee. Yeah, she made it. She's fine. Alright, got him. I think that's everyone. Definitely need some ammo for this here gun. Uh-oh, there's more. Ah, he exploded.
Firing now.
Nice shot to the head. Let's hack the terminal. Whoops. Where? Ah, there we go. There we go. Hack complete. Got me some money. And more money. Hey yo.
I'm telling you the truth. I work for Morden at the clinic. I came here to help you.
We know you're spreading the plague virus. We saw the vials in your bag.
No, those vials contain the cure. Please, you have to believe me.
Maybe we should cut off your fingers. That should loosen your... Look out!
Your grip?
Don't move. One more step and we'll kill your friend.
I know you're scared of the Vorcha, the plague, but this man isn't to blame. If he was spreading the virus, why would he come into Vorcha territory? They're immune.
He's right. It doesn't make any sense. If we release the prisoner, we can go.
You have my word on it.
Let him go. You got what you wanted, human. Are we free to go?
We had a deal.
Human nobility. I didn't know such a thing existed.
I ain't gonna lie, it is kind of funny to, like, oh. It's like, we let him go, we can go. It's like, yeah. Okay, are we free? Nah. You just kill him. It is a little funny.
The professor could use your help right now.
But I ain't gonna do that. Not gonna be all mean like that.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe if they were Vorcha.
Thanks again. I owe you, well, everything.
Yeah, you do. Alright. That's that part.
Watch out! Enemy down!
Whoa. Wow. Miranda, you're distracting me. Stop it. I think I got him. Whew, that one got him. And boom. I got ammo stacked around here. Oh, didn't mean to push that, but we got ammo. Let's head down, get some better shots from here. And more ammo. Alright, they're done.
This'll put him down.
The environmental controls should be nearby. We need to insert the cure, then reactivate the fans.
You don't come here. We shut down machines, break fans. Everyone choke and die. Then collectors make us strong.
What do the collectors want?
Collectors want plague. You work for Doctor. Turn on machines. Put cure in air. We kill you first.
Here we go.
I've scanned the room. The central control system is in an alcove in the center of the back wall. You can inject the cure and reinitialize the systems there.
Alright, let's see, is there any ammo nearby? I didn't see it.
Excellent. The cure is in place. Now we need to reactivate the fans.
Reactivating OnlyFans.
Who's next?
I have located the fan controls. There are two, one on either side. They're the room you're in now.
Hostiles down.
Okay, they're all gone. I got some peeps through here.
One left. This fan is powering back up. We still need to activate the other one.
My shields are down.
Uh-oh.
Firing an impact scope.
Uh-oh. I see a fool up there. Ow. Come on, pop your head out.
Firing now.
Wow.
Incoming. Krogan charging. I got it. Nice.
Alright, don't see anything there.
Both fans are online. Morden should be pleased.
Environmental systems engaged. Airborne viral levels dropping. Patients improving. Vorcha retreating. Well done, Shepard. Thank you.
And thank you from me as well. Those Batarians would have killed me. For a second there, I thought you were going to shoot them even after they let me go.
Yeah, I could have. Well, I'm gonna say I thought about it.
I was tempted for a minute, but in the end, I figured they didn't deserve to die.
Merciful of you. Risky. Would have killed them myself.
Professor, how can you say that? You're a doctor. You believe in helping people.
Did you miss the bodies he had on display?
Sometimes execute dangerous people. Either way helps. Go check on the patients. Lots of
I think that's how all hospitals should be run. It's like, we're here to help people, but you've got like some people who didn't make it. They're on display.
Take over the clinic. Should be able to handle it now.
I don't know why, but it'd be funny.
We've cured the plague. Are you ready to help stop the collectors?
Yes. Unexpected to be working with Cerberus. Many surprises. Just need to finish up here at the clinic. Won't take long. Meet you at your ship. Looking forward to it.
We're heading out. See you on the Normandy.
Alright, now we got Morden.
Welcome to the Normandy, Professor. It's an honor to have you on board.
Yes, very exciting. Cerberus working with aliens. Unexpected. Elusive man branching out, maybe? Not so human-centric.
You're very well informed.
Solarian government well-connected espionage experts had top-level clearance once. Retired now. Still, hear things. Informed of name only. No knowledge of man behind it. Anti-alien reputation listed as problematic.
Don't kid yourself, Professor. Humans still come first in the elusive man's eyes. But this mission is too big for them to handle alone.
The collectors are abducting human colonists out on the fringes of terminus space.
Not simple abductions. Wouldn't need me for simple.
Entire colonies disappear without a trace. No distress signals are sent out. There are no signs of any kind of attack. There's virtually no evidence that anything unusual happened at all. Except that every man, woman, and child is gone.
Gas, maybe? No. Spreads too slow. Airborne virus? No.
You don't have to sit there and guess. We collected samples from one of the colonies. I'd like you to analyze them and figure out how the collectors did this.
Yes, of course. Analyze the samples. Going to need a lab.
There's a fully equipped lab on the combat deck, Professor Solis. If you find anything lacking, please place a requisition order.
Who's that? Pilot? No. Synthesized voice. Simulated emotional inflections. Could it be? No. Maybe. Have to ask. Is that an AI?
This ship is equipped with an artificial intelligence.
An AI on board? Non-human crew members? Cerberus more desperate than I thought.
The collectors have taken tens of thousands of colonists. We'll do whatever we have to do to find and stop them.
Yes, of course. Can't risk being captured like colonists need to identify, neutralize technology. Need samples. Which way to the lab?
Follow me, Professor.
Sorry, I was just looking at something. Ba-da-ba-ba. This morning I woke up trying my dangest to unburden myself of what has been. Well, you first have to consider what can be.
Sure. How can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Of course. Plague on Omega dealt with. Plenty of time to analyze collector intelligence. Impressive laboratory setup. Missed working for operations with a budget. AI in particular. Very helpful. Best setup I've seen since work with Special Tasks Group.
Is your assistant Daniel settling in all right?
Quite well.
Yeah, what can be. Unburdened by what has been.
Left him the security mechs just in case. Can't be too careful. Also tired of mechs. Noisy. Never used them in STG.
I've never had an STG, Morden. Tell me about it.
Working on Omega with such a limited facility.
No, loved it. Limited facility presents challenge. Save greatest number of people using limited resources. Security threats, gangs, mercenary groups add additional difficulty. Quite enjoyable. Plague stretched abilities to limit. Couldn't have asked for more. Also,
Just got done using a leaf blower to get some. It's going ahead.
Nice. Retirement after
Started losing their starter. I didn't die. I didn't think you had died.
It must have been frustrating working on Omega with such a limited facility.
No, loved it. Limited facility presents challenge. Save greatest number of people using limited resources. Security threats, gangs, mercenary groups add additional difficulty. Quite enjoyable. Plague stretched abilities to limit. Couldn't have asked for more. Also, enjoy. Saving people, of course. Helping the helpless, greater good, all that too. Nice. Retirement after STG work complete.
You said you were in the Special Tasks Group. What kind of research were you doing?
Not simply research. Several recon missions. Covert, high risk, served under a young captain named Kirahi. Studied Krogan genophage, took water, tissue samples from Krogan colonies.
I worked with an STG captain named Kirahi. His team helped me destroy Saren's cloning facility on Vermeer.
Heard he was part of that. Jury-rigged explosive. Always got job done with limited resources. Good captain. Bit of a cloaca, though. Loved his speeches. Hold the line. Personally prefer to get job done and go home. Probably military bravado, jargon, chest pounding. No offense.
Nice talking with you, Morden.
Should get back to work. Need to study. So much data. Here if you need me.
Morden's great. Alright. That hand looked like he just fell out of a coconut tree. Alright, so we can build a few new armor, some weapons. Not so much worried about those different kinds of armor yet. We'll save that for later. Oh, look at that. That's the chitting armor. That sounds a little dirty. Don't be chitting in your armor. The best part about the aliens is that they are so dumb. Almost to the racist Chinese were. Are you suggesting, Micah, that there was almost a chink in the armor? Is that what you're saying? That's right, we're gonna walk around with our chill hoodie here.
Morden's psych profile warned of hyper behavior, but he is like a hamster on coffee. He's going to be a very productive member of the team. Anyway, how may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Yep. I can heal my scars. There's Project Firewalker, all that good stuff.
Commander, can I help you with something?
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
Sounds good. Have to say you run this ship tight, and we're getting things done. We keep on track and maybe we'll figure this out. I hope so. I'm not looking forward to the debrief if it all goes to hell. Is there something specific? Or are you just checking in?
I heard you were big in the Alliance. Figured we have something in common.
I did some things that caught attention and stirred up the Citadel. That was after the Alliance put me on leave, though. Didn't drive a Mako through a relay or take down a Reaper, but you covered that.
What was your proudest career moment?
The job I'm proudest of wasn't for the Alliance. Nobody really knows about it.
Did you ever debrief Miranda?
Virus and kill the Council. Miranda and I stopped it.
Strange that it wasn't bigger news.
The real work doesn't get publicized, you know that. They say it's better that people don't know how fragile the system is or how close the bad guys can get. So, it never happened. Like you and the Reaper. And that's why I'm here.
What led you to Cerberus?
The Alliance sidelined me after Eden Prime. Ended up on a job with Miranda that Cerberus treated like an audition. And here I am.
You don't seem like a results-at-all-costs kind of guy. Cerberus history doesn't bother you?
The Alliance is all politics. Somebody has to take down the bad people. Cerberus keeps that line, I'm on their side.
You look like you came through no worse for wear.
If nothing else, the Alliance trains their people well. Once you live that life, you can't sit around getting fat. You know how it goes. Although I bet Cerberus puts you back together better than ever. Get any upgrades?
No chance. They had me under the whole time.
Figures. They always have to be in control. If that's all, Commander, I'll get back to my duties. There's a lot to get ready.
Alright. Oh yeah, we gotta talk to the people who we got stuff for.
I've got green across the board. The forward tanks are buoyant and elevated.
Are you talking about the Normandy or Miranda?
I'm talking about the one that's covered and protected, not bouncing in the breeze.
I don't know. Operative Lawson's uniform is very official. It always makes me stand at attention.
You're such a dog.
Haha.
You're the best, Commander. We just got those FBA couplings installed. Now we only have to calibrate every week instead of every day. We're thinking about celebrating our newfound free time with some Skillian 5 poker. Want to join us?
Come on, Kenneth. The commander doesn't want to play cards with grease monkeys like us.
Actually, that sounds interesting.
Fantastic. I'll get the cards.
My Skillian 5's a bit rusty. You'll be easy on the rookie, right?
Of course, Commander. It's all friendly.
Yeah, right.
And I won 500 credits.
Be gentle on the rookie. I can't believe we fell for that.
It's so worth losing to see you taken down a notch.
Beat me at my own game. You're all right, Shepard.
How may I help you, Commander?
I have a present for you, Doc.
Sarah's ice brandy? You didn't. Thank you. I always regretted not opening that original bottle when I still could. I won't make the same mistake again. Why don't we open this bottle right here, right now? You and me.
You crack open the bottle. I'll get the glasses.
I thought Alenko's biotic display might have broken Jenkins' back, but Jenkins pops up and yells, "That was awesome!" Oh, Jenkins. Soldiers like him make the Alliance great. Cerberus lacks the same enthusiasm.
With your service record, you could have gotten a tour of duty on any Alliance ship. Why'd you really leave?
Maybe it's less about leaving and more about staying. As a military doctor, I mostly treat people who are in bad shape. Often they die. And if I can help them, they move on. Either way, they leave.
Don't you have any friends or family?
No, not lacking friendship. Just stability. Jeff. Joker will always have Rolik syndrome. He would never admit it, but he needs my help, and he always will. I wish it weren't, but sadly, it's true.
Treating Joker gives you a kind of stability.
So does this ship, even if it's a copy. Or, hell, maybe it's you, Shepard. Our immovable center. A place for a person to stop and catch her breath. Or maybe I'm just happily drunk. Would it hurt if it was simple like that for once?
Here's to simply being happily drunk.
I'll drink to that.
And how you get drunk vision. Oh my goodness. Wait, actually.
Access to the AI core is restricted.
I guess I have to wait to do that. Alright, let's chat Miranda, and then we're gonna go after Archangel.
Commander, what can I do for you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
Of course. I'm just finishing an operation report. I'm impressed, Shepard. So far things have gone exceptionally well. As Cerberus operations go, this is one of the best I've been a part of.
Maybe that's because this isn't a Cerberus operation.
Not to you, maybe. But I report directly to the elusive man. And I'm here because he wants me to be. Cerberus gave you a second chance, Commander. Maybe you should do the same for us.
Cerberus obviously has your loyalty. How did you get involved with them?
I suppose you've earned the right to know. Do you remember when I told you how I was genetically altered? Well, that wasn't my choice. My father created me. He's a very influential man and extremely controlling. He didn't want a daughter. He wanted a dynasty. I ran away as soon as I was old and brave enough. I went to Cerberus because I knew they could protect me.
You seem capable of defending yourself. Why did you need Cerberus?
My father invested a great deal in his dynasty. It wasn't a matter of just leaving. I knew he would continue to pursue his investments.
I assume that Cerberus approves of your enhanced abilities?
Of course. Cerberus fully endorses anything that advances the cause of humanity. Genetic alterations included. But unlike my father and his own selfish reasons, Cerberus and the elusive man believe in a greater good. They see the bigger picture, and I feel like I have a purpose here.
Who exactly is your father?
A businessman, but a very wealthy one. It's ironic, my father believed deeply in a human-positive agenda. He donated generously to Cerberus before I joined them. That's how I first heard about Cerberus, through my father's connections.
Who exactly is your father?
Ah, they switched it on me.
That's how I first heard about Cerberus, through my father's.
You've told me a lot about your father. What happened to your mother?
I never had one. Most of my genetic material is based on my father's tissue. His Y chromosome was altered with an amalgam of desired traits from various sources. How arrogant can you be? The man is completely egomaniacal. Just another reason I had to get away from him.
You talk about yourself like you're just a tool to be used. By your father? By Cerberus?
Maybe. I like to know where I fit in the world. It helps me find meaning in how I was created.
You are who you are, Miranda. You don't need to make excuses for it.
That's easy for you to say. We've both been engineered for greatness, Shepard. The difference is you were great before we rebuilt you. I'm great because of it.
Your spirit and personality are what make you great. It's what makes anyone great.
That's kind of you. I'm not sure I believe you, but thanks for saying it.
Thanks for your time, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
He's sweet talking her.
Anytime, Commander.
He sees that bed back there and he's like, yeah, I'm gonna be on that. And oh yeah, you can chat with Joker about your squad mates as you add them.
Commander.
I assume everything is going well up here?
I really want a chance to put the Normandy through her paces. I just have to trim up the drive output and it'll be like we never lost her.
Safety standards advise against manipulating drive settings while engines are powered and in use, Mr. Moreau.
Commander, can we shut this thing off? I don't need it in my day-to-day.
If you don't want to hear it, turn the damn sound off.
Well, it doesn't change anything. It's still watching. Like some creepy kid staring at the back of your head in comp side. You just want to punch him, but he's special and he sets fires or something.
What the heck?
But you know what I mean.
What the heck?
Not mine.
Thanks. I'll remember this.
What do you think about the people we're picking up?
Well, about the ones you went out with last, I would never say anything against Miranda and expect to survive the reprisal. Zaid is like you, but takes checks. As long as it's not my money, we're good. It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
What do you think about the people?
I would never... It's just
Okay, so I have to restart the conversation to get his opinion on the other ones.
Commander.
What do you think about the people?
Well, I would never say...
Oh, maybe not yet.
It's just my opinion, though. There's really... See you, Commander.
Oh well, no biggie. Alright, now let's go get Archangel. We're gonna take Morden with us. Yeah, I'll take Zaid too. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good one. We'll keep that. There we go.
Judging by the quarantine reports, the plague has been completely eradicated, Shepard. Dr. Solis's assistant has been helping any patients with complications.
Excellent. Knew he could do it.
I have also accessed messages between mercenary groups regarding plans to deal with the Archangel. There's a recruiting station at Afterlife that may have information on him.
Come on, let me in. Ari's expecting me.
Ari's expecting me. Ugh. Oh my gosh.
I knew a bar out on the front. Me and some friends got stupid one night. Long story short, tempers flared, followed by pistols. We all got out, except my buddy Narco. Places like this are slaughterhouses, dressed as nightclubs. Shit you not.
Does she?
What do you need?
Tell me how you got set up.
I have many friends and enemies.
First rule about Slaughter Club.
Short answer? Mind your own damn business.
I'm trying to track down Archangel.
You might have luck going in with the mercs. They're using a private room for recruiting. Just over there. I'm sure they'll sign you up.
Which merc groups are after Archangel?
Blue Suns, Eclipse. Unless they're at war, you'll
appreciate
see
that
if you
help.
still feel that way when
Sounds like I don't have
You've
much
got all the time in the world.
I might have to talk to one of her people to get that mission.
You want to talk? Talk to Aria.
Aria has a job she needs doing. You up for some work?
That depends on what Aria has in mind.
Aria's gotten word that some blood-packed mercs plan to kill an old acquaintance of hers. A Krogan named Patriarch. She'd like you to keep that from happening.
Why come to me? Aria's usual muscle not up for the job?
Because Aria said so. What other reason do you need?
People like Aria don't do things without a damn good reason. I want to hear it.
Fine, but I didn't tell you this. Got me? If it gets out that Aria's protecting Patriarch, well, that can look like a weakness. And some people might want to exploit that. You're not on her payroll, so you helping Patriarch just seems like a random act of kindness.
What's the Blood Pack's problem with Patriarch?
If you've met Patriarch, you know. He can't keep his damn mouth shut. Some people don't appreciate his stories, especially when he dips into non-fiction.
What's Arya's interest in protecting him?
Patriarch was one of her deadliest enemies back in the old days. Now she keeps what's left of him around as a trophy. As long as he lives, he's a perfect example of what happens when you go up against Arya.
I'll look into it.
Good. Patriarch's downstairs, likely surrounded by his fans. Get him into hiding until the mercs move on. Come back here when it's done. You'll get your due.
I'll be back when the job is done.
Good luck.
Alright, let's go save the Patriarchy.
Commander Shepard? Is that you? I'd heard you were dead. I'm Helena Blake. We met a few years ago. I don't expect you to remember. You removed 2 criminal warlords from power and persuaded me to retire. I'll never forget it.
What brings you to Omega?
What brings anyone to Omega? Opportunity, success, failure, all of the above. I find this place suits me. I can bring it a certain air of civility, I suppose.
Well, I hope so.
And now you're on Omega. Once a criminal, always a criminal, eh?
Oh no, Commander. I retired. I know better than to go back on my word with you. You convinced me to turn my life around. I'm a social worker now, believe it or not.
A social worker? Go back to being a criminal.
Like
Be cool.
Like
Quite the opposite, actually. This place needs it more than most. Doing the good work in a place like this requires that one understand how things truly work, which makes me uniquely qualified.
That's more noble than I expected.
Noble? No. It's just that someone came along a few years ago and made me see the error of my ways. You convinced me that I could use my contacts and skills for things other than smuggling and exploitation.
We unfortunately do too.
Thank you for that.
Well, I'm glad to hear you're keeping out of trouble.
Thank you. This is all to your credit, Commander.
I have to go.
Of course. You must have more important things to do.
The Destiny Ascension has completed its 20-colony victory cruise. Council members aboard thanked Human Alliance soldiers for their efforts in repelling Saren's invasion 2 years ago.
I got a mate and a ship. I only run.
Welcome to Afterlife. How may I serve you?
I'm good for now.
Of course. Thank you for stopping by and for not shooting anyone in public.
Hey, give me some time. I just got here. Patriarchy!
Said he had close family. He'll just want revenge. Kill the family first. Then he'll get angry and come at you stupid. And then you kill him. I don't think I know you, human. I'm the Patriarch. Arya's Patriarch. What do you want?
What do you know about Arya?
A few centuries ago, Omega was my rock. When Arya arrived, she had nothing but clothes on her back. I thought she was another dancer. She killed half my men and convinced the rest that she could run this place better than I did. She came for me here in this bar. We tore this place apart. She crushed one of my hearts, shattered half the bones of my body, and left me alive.
What made her decide to leave you alive?
No, she doesn't destroy what she can use. She said I could have all my old comforts. I served as her advisor. I knew how things worked. I knew who to lean on, who to smack down, who to smile at. And everyone who respected me saw me beaten, broken. They knew that as strong as I'd been, she was stronger.
Rumor has it some people want you dead. Know anything about that?
Well, I can think of a few. I know things. Old secrets, old grudges. Few floors you can dig up to find bodies underneath. Someone who wanted to weaken Arya might come after me. They do it to get to her, you see. Not for me. I don't matter enough anymore to have enemies of my own.
Why do they call you Patriarch?
It's like an Asari matriarch, only male. It was Arya's little joke. After she took me down, she let me live. Kept me around as an advisor and a trophy.
A Krogan as old as you must have some great stories.
I killed a lot of people, lived well, and was beaten by a small Asari who keeps me around as an example. My time is done. Anyone I killed is long forgotten. The stories are Arya's now.
Some people want you dead. I've been asked to move you to safety.
Well, of course. Arya wouldn't want me hurt. It would make her look bad. Perhaps Arya's reputation.
The creature looks like Lizzo. I mean, he ain't that big.
Perhaps I will stay.
And he's definitely got more muscle on him.
Enough to kill.
You need to go somewhere safe.
Or what? I'll embarrass her by dying while under her protection? Nobody here even remembers who I am. Oh, fine. My drink's done. I have nowhere else to go. I suppose it's nice that she still cares enough to keep me safe.
Saw Patriarch leave a couple of minutes ago. We're wiring your credits now. We're done here.
Yay.
I hear you're recruiting.
Why don't you step inside? You'll get paid when the job's done, just like everyone else. Who's next? You three look like you could do some damage. Looking for a good fight?
Sure, if this is the place to go after Archangel.
This is the place. Standard fee is 500 credits each. You get paid when the job's done. If you die, your friends don't collect your share. You'll need your own weapons and armor. Looks like you got that covered. And no, this does not make you a member of the Blue Suns Eclipse of the Blood Pack. You are a freelancer, period. Any questions?
Why are the mercs working together to take down Archangel?
You haven't been on Omega long, huh? He does everything he can to screw with us. Shipments go missing. Operations are compromised. Every month it gets worse. Tarek and the other bosses are tired of losing credits. And men.
Is he a heavy hitter? How many merc bosses are involved in this attack?
Yeah. Tarek runs the Blue Suns, but all three bosses are overseeing the operation. Jarrett's leading the Eclipse and Garm's the head of the Blood Pack. Tarek's in charge, but the others would never say that. I'm surprised they're in on this at all, but I guess getting rid of Archangel is worth it.
What do we do once we're there? How do we get to Archangel?
The mercs will tell you when you get there. Last I heard, they were putting the freelancers into scouting groups. They attack in waves to distract Archangel while we try to get past his defenses.
So we're just fodder for his bullets?
If you don't like it, don't sign up. But if you do your job right, it's easy credits. Besides, what are the odds he can kill all of you?
Seems like a lot of trouble for just one guy.
You had a whole team, but we dealt with them. Now he's just one guy. But he's got the advantage. It's his base of operations and he knows we're coming. He's planned for an attack like this. We've lost a lot of men trying to get to him already.
It's gonna be tough to get to him.
Like chasing a Vorch out of the sewer pipes. But that's why we're recruiting. If we just keep throwing fighters at him, we'll get him eventually.
Where's the attack taking place?
Archangel's base of operations. He's been hiding right under our noses. I can't tell you exactly where you're going, but we'll get you there.
Where do we go?
Just head over to the transport depot outside the club. One of our boys will take you from there. Send in the next one.
Hey, is this where I sign up?
You look a little young to be freelancing as a merc.
I'm old enough. I grew up on Omega. I know how to use a gun.
Yeah, you know enough to get yourself killed.
I can handle myself.
Look at this little
I
homo.
just spent 50 credits on this pistol, and I want to use it.
Get your money back.
Hey, what are you...
Trust me, kid. You'll thank me later.
He's like, oh, I wanted to go die. It's like, not today, kid, not today.
Don't look at me like that.
This is some strong stuff.
What time is it? Oh shoot, it's almost 6 o'clock. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and save before the mission, and we're gonna wrap up this stream. But I will be back on again tomorrow, ladies and germs. You should have fun then, but make sure you all check out MMM tonight. We're gonna be talking about The Crow. That's gonna be a lot of fun. We got a pretty awesome panel to talk that film, so I hope to see you all there, and I hope to see you all again tomorrow. Until then, good night, God bless, and Godspeed.